I'm thinking about abundance and how we're so focused on getting external abundance in the shape and form of more stuff and, like houses and cars and things and money and tangible physical things. But the true abundance is the one that is contained within ourselves in the form of values and just the strength of and beauty of our body, mind, heart, and soul. And again, to go to Jung, who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens. And my favorite, Anais Nin, who um, has a beautiful quote. I can't think of it exactly, but she was so much about the exploration of the inner world. And when we think about the things that bring us value, it's not the stuff, but the feeling the stuff gives us. The feeling of joy, of peace, of security, of safety, of abundance, of connection, of fulfillment. And to me, it's like when a person meditates or, contemplates or journals and it's more introspective and processes the experiences that happen or the bits of information that reaches and the way, like goes deeper, like why is this like that and why is that like that, then you see the interconnectedness of everything. And you work on developing uh, things like kindness and compassion and love and joy and inner peace and appreciation and gratitude. And just like a person would go about planting a garden, we plant seeds of the things that we want to see grow, whether it's vegetables or trees or flowers. And we need to tend to the garden. We need to make sure that there are no weeds. And if there are, we need to pull them out and we need to water the garden and make sure it gets enough sun and the soil is nourished. And eventually, the things that have planted give us fruits, like the flowers will blossom, the trees will give fruit, the vegetables, will give us vegetables. And it's this beautiful uh, process. So, in the same way, we contain the seeds of everything inside of ourselves. And when we start to tend to our inner garden, uh, we can, for example, practice gratitude and then cultivate so much gratitude that we have extra and give it to people in the form of appreciation. Whether it is when we listen to a song on YouTube or watch a video and we leave a comment, or somebody does something for us, or somebody makes something beautiful, or just, like smiling at a person when we walk by. And the more we cultivate those inner um, like that inner abundance of our garden and those inner qualities, the more abundance we have to share that just comes from within. Like you didn't have to physically do anything for it. A lot of times you don't even have to spend time cultivating it. You just have to spend time contemplating it and thinking about it. And you can think like, okay, what am I grateful for today? I'm grateful for the sun, and you can express gratitude and appreciation. I'm grateful for um, the tour guide. I don't know if you should join the military, but I can tell you that your intuition is a very powerful inner resource that you can connect with. And your intuition for sure is going to know. All you need to do is be quiet. And a really good exercise, that's a great question. Thank you. A really good exercise to connect with your intuition would be to Put a hand on your heart, take a couple of deep breaths, and just listen. And ask your question before that. Uh, so yeah, so intuition. I mean, this is a top-notch quality that we can cultivate in our inner garden. Uh, and again, with those qualities, they're in there already. All we need to do is pay attention to them and tend to them through noticing, through consciously observing and practicing. And the more we practice kindness and gratitude and appreciation and love and joy and harmony, and we consciously take time to meditate and get in touch with them or practice an activity in the flow. It could be art, it could be, you could be washing the dishes and practice gratitude and appreciation. And you don't even have to enumerate things that you're grateful for. You can just be like, I'm so grateful. I'm feeling so much gratitude right now. You can take a shower and practice love by loving your body and your mind and your soul and your heart, and sending love out to the world. And those are the things that are truly abundant, mm, that we can never lack. And when you have that inner abundance, you never feel lack. You actually feel this overflow, and you have more gratitude to give, and more love, and more joy, and more peace. And then it really doesn't matter what's happening so much in the external world, um, because you're walking so fulfilled and so content, and you meet more things, like and experiences and people that can join in these elevated states of being, and you become this vessel for these blessings to pour out of you, and there's this beautiful giving and receiving. So let's not forget the inner abundance that we contain, um, innately, and make time to notice it, and practice it and appreciate it and share it, most importantly, because these are the things that we actually all crave, that we hope the physical world is going to give us. But those are the things that help establish connection, true connection, and deep intimacy. And ultimately, that's what we long for. And it's really beautiful to become that walking garden of values and virtues. And the dark eye, if you don't know yet, just keep listening. You have to get really quiet. And sometimes your intuition can give you signs on the outside. Like for me, I'll see, it could be a song, it could be something that I read in a book, or something that a person says that really sticks in my head. And if you're not sure, then you're not sure. You just have to wait for a strong yes or a strong no. And if you don't know, you just don't know. And sometimes when you know, you can also know and you act on it. But it takes a little bit to get back in touch with our intuition, but it's a really powerful tool that is really, truly the best. So I'm sure it's going to tell you, just be a little patient. And sometimes it could come in a dream. Sometimes it could come, I don't know, it's something that you see on a license plate. And the way that you know intuition is, you just feel this really strong energy at that moment, and you just know that this was a sign. And for everybody else, it could be like, that's nothing. What are you talking about? But I just had a time like that. Water helps you connect with your intuition. Um, uh, to me, when I take a bath, I feel so connected. When I'm by the ocean, I feel most connected. But I just was having a little question, a big question actually. And I took a bath and I opened YouTube and I watched two videos that told me exactly what I needed to know, and it's really fine, but I could grasp it and connect it, and it felt really awesome because I already knew. I was just kind of searching for confirmation, and it was really great. And you always give gratitude for these things, and we always need to give gratitude for all of these internal seeds that we come with, and appreciate them and keep sharing them because the more we share, the more they multiply. So this is it. You're abundant by nature. You're really magical, and outward abundance is wonderful, but without inner abundance, it's nothing. And if we cultivate inner abundance, then all of a sudden we see the magic of outer abundance that exists there for free for us to enjoy. And we exist in those higher states of gratitude, love, appreciation, joy, harmony, peace, bliss.